Hi there, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm working on a new project and I thought I'd come on here. I'm gonna be making the cover to this project, but I'm gonna show you first what I've been doing. I'm working with 3 digitals from my store to make this. And so I wanted to show them to you real quick. They're all new. This is called French newspaper. It's vintage French newspapers, and this one I decorated up and put some different decorations on it, but some of them I left plain. Like this one I thought could be a really good journal page with some writing space and space in it. And I'm just going to show you these real quick, and then this is when I don't have every one in the digital thing. There's 5 in this listing for the French ones, and I think I only got 4 here because I've used them already. And then when I was doing this one, when I was building this one, I come up with this idea to take French newspapers and make them in grays so that it would go along, because I was looking for something for my junk journal I'm making. I'm going to call this a French industrial junk journal. You'll see why when we get into there. So I made some different papers in different shades of gray with white font. And there's 5 in that listing too. And I might have all 5 here, I'm not sure. A couple are the same one, just a little lighter or darker gray in them. But those 2 go together really well. And then I was working on, after I had these 2 done, I was working on getting some photos of city life back in 1800s. Actually, this is more what I started out with, bigger ones. 1800s and maybe early 1900s. And so I have a listing for this, and it started working out on this journal really well. So I've got that out too. And there'll be like 4 pages of the big ones, and then there'll be 1 page of all of them in the little ones. So that's what I'm working with. And the journal that I'm making is a envelope journal. Now, I've never made one quite like this before with lots of flips and tucks and things. So this is a experiment on my part. I always love looking at them, but I never have really tried to make one before. So I just took a envelope. I actually used a white one, but manila will be fine too. And I used that for the cover, folding it over. And that's the cover of this one. And you can see the flap here and the back. And then I just took and cut a page in half and put it on the front and the back. And then I inked all the edges. Oops, it's gonna fall apart here. I don't want you to see that yet. And then for interest on the inside, I made it, I covered it with a different color paper. And then I also wanted to do a paper bag. And I went back and forth, so I took a paper bag, and I'm gonna show you inside here. I took a paper bag, here is the paper bag, and I just folded it. I covered it completely with the newspaper, French newspaper paper, and then I folded it in half. And I went back and forth about whether to put it on the front and attach it this way when I attach it, or to attach it on the inside. But I think I pretty much decided I'm going to attach it on the inside. And then this paper will be the junk journal e-paper, which is just going to be plain, so that we have someplace to journal. And I'm working on different kind of flips and flops and things like that inside here, using envelopes and stuff like this. This is one envelope, and then this is another envelope, and then you can go back behind here too. I think I got something in there. I'll take that because I'll use that for over here. And then in the paper bag, of course, you have the paper bag itself, which is right here. And then in the front, I'm working on one here. This is a tuck here, little pocket, and it flips open. And that's as far as I got there, right there. And then on the other side, this is the other side of the paper bag that opens. And on the inside, I have a flip that I worked on. And I think, let's see, I think this one goes like this. Yeah, it tucks behind and it flips up, and then I'm gonna have this photo in there and probably have some more stuff in there. I'm not sure yet. So anyways, that's as far as I've gotten on the inside. I just, a quick look in there because I'm not done, and it'll probably grow quite a bit. But what I'm working on today is the cover. And I thought I would turn this on. Actually, we can take this stuff out. And I would show you as I put this cover together on here. I like the juxtapose of the white newspaper print to the gray dark. I think it looks really cool. And then I got, this is it's not in any of the digital downloads, but I just got some other gray paper. But I'm mostly sticking to these. So, all right. So then when I was playing with my digitals, my city pictures, what I started thinking about doing was, because they're cityscapes, well, I did it on the inside. I cut it out. I don't know if you can tell. I cut it out along some of the buildings, and I thought it looked kind of cool doing it that way. And you could go more. You could really cut it out and kind of make it, and you could even like cut out this side and then put them together. But that's what I'm kind of doing, and that was the first piece of my front that I liked to put on the front. And then I've been going back and forth about whether making this a flip or not, like putting it on. I've been using this green file folder. These are hanging folders, those old hanging folders, and then I just cut the metal part off the top, and the paper is, you know, really nice and sturdy. And I used it on this, on that flip in the back that you saw. I used it on this one right here. That's that green file folder right in there. And I debated making a flip on the front, but I don't think I'm going to. So I think I'm just going to put this on here, because I don't actually want to cover up all this. I want to see some of it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I found some of this, and I made tags out of the paper, and I backed it on cardstock. I printed it on my on copy paper, and then I glued it to cardstock. So I made some tags and a round one, and I just thought that I would make this cover. And I love this material. I only have a little bit of it left because it's got those dots, but then once you put it down, you can see through it. And I really like that. And I think I'm going to just go ahead and glue it all the way around. We'll do something on the back later on. All my digitals that you find in my shop, I think almost 100%, it might be like 99%, are no zip files. So if you're ever afraid to, not afraid, but haven't figured out the zip file thing, and you want to get some digitals, because I know it can be difficult. I had a hard time when I first started learning about zip files and where to put them and how does it work and all that. So I've just made it a point to have a store that doesn't have zip files in it. These always, it might be a little bit of a hassle because it comes as 5 separate downloads. So each paper comes as its own download. But then you don't have to go searching for it. You don't have a file that you have to, you know, a big compressed zip file that you have to mess with and try to figure out how to, you know, how to use it and all that. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I wanted a little bit of that to show. Oh well, it's not going to. That's not the end of the world. Sometimes you have to learn to cover things up. I don't know how many times I have watched, especially mixed media videos, where they start out and they put all this stuff on the bottom, and by the time they're done, you can't see a dang bit of it. But sometimes, well, a lot of times you can see some of it, and that's all they want, just a little corner of it. And so you can't worry about covering things up sometimes. You just have to go with it. So then, doesn't that look, I like that, because I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see right through that. That's why I love this. If I ever find some more material like that, that would be cool. And I like all the edges is all roughed up like that. So I want to do that. And then I want to do this. Now I put string on these, but I don't love the color. I don't know if I should be brave enough to ink it or not, because the only ink I got over here is black. Let's just try the little one here. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I guess the back don't really matter. I don't know, so I'm not sure. I think I'll wait. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And then, oh, and I was gonna get another piece of material over here before I started this video, and I didn't do it. So I have more of this material, and I wanted to put this behind these guys. Let's see if I can cut it good enough, because I'd have to go searching for this. You always think you're prepared for your video, and then you get to start doing it, and dang if you always forget something. Always forget something. Let's see. I think maybe that'll be good enough. That'll be good enough. And you know, you're never done with the video. I mean, with the cover. Even when I finish here, I'll probably add little bits and pieces to it, a little button, little something. So I like that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is glue this down right here. And I'm trying to decide if I want to use fabric tack or not. I think I will use fabric tack on this part. I think I need a paper towel. I always love watching, oh, I don't know if you guys watch Bohemian Crafter, or who else can I think of? Well, Nick the Booksmith is a little bit like that. They make all these journals like this where they have all these, it's a lot of fonts and graphics and flips, and it's more, and it's not flowery, it's not shabby chic. And whenever I try to make one, it's difficult because I'm used to making the vintage lady ones, and I never have like all these pockets in them. So this is something new for me, and I'm having fun doing it. And I thought that this digital would be great just in a journal, just as journal paper. It'd be great for that, and it'd be great in journal paper gessoed a little bit, and or not. So, and when you have white, I just love, especially this chalky white, I just love how the ink goes in it. It makes it look, it makes it just pop out. So now, get these lined up right. So this one's got to be right on the edge. Let's go up a little higher. right on the edge. So right there. So what can we measure here? It's right, that line right there, it's just a little bit above it, and it's about that far from that edge of that circle. And it's right, that's about the best I can do. Because once I pick it up and put it back down, I won't find the spot again. Another person that influences me a lot is AB Studios, and I can't say her name. Wahoo Wahoo. I don't know how. It's probably some other vowel, but she makes the best journals, and that's where I started. I've been struggling with this cover, and that's where I finally started getting somewhere, is using tags on the cover, because she uses a lot of tags in building hers. All right. Now this we're just gonna put, I want to make sure that I don't, so about that much of it. So about that much of it. Now let's do it on this. So I'll leave the link to those digitals. They're pretty reasonably priced if you ask me. I think I got a sale going on now. And if I don't, if it ends, I'll have another one coming up for, I guess we're in May already. I think I had it going till the 4th. I'll be putting another one up after that, while we're all home. All right. So this is coming together. It's like I could make that flip. Oh, what do you think of that? Huh. I could make that flip. Why not? Let's do it. Let's just make that flip. Okay. I just put some glue right here. We create as we go. We create as we go. All right. So now I looked through all my digitals, and I found some from I think it's Antique Papery that had gray flowers. So I cut out some gray flowers. I thought I might use that. And then I looked through my embroidery stuff, and I had this. Although a little flowery, I don't think it's too hard. And this was the cutoff from here. And right, it says Grand Hotel. How cool is that? I'm like, I just lucked out on that by it saying that. So I was thinking, I don't know. This cover has been hard to make, harder than usual. I was thinking about this. And this, like this. Well, underneath there. And then this. And then where was I going to put the Grand Hotel? Right here. There. That's kind of what I was thinking. But now I don't like my little string. But I have another circle somewhere. Or you know what? I can take that string out and put another one in there. I could do that really quick. I have the string right here. I have it right here. So we'll just make another one. I'm actually liking the string better as time goes on. We don't want very much on there. Like so. So I think I like it. So, oh, you know what? If I do that, that won't flip. But maybe it will if I bend it. Okay, I can keep that one right there. Okay, first let's put that one right there. Because that, oh, I won't be able to put that over there. I want it to flip up. I don't know, maybe if you bend them all, it will. Anyways, let's just put that one there. Because this video can't be like hours long, or it takes forever to upload. And then I was thinking about, let's see, there, or I better that way now. I wonder if I just fold it like that, if it'll flip up okay. We'll try it. If it works on this one, we'll do it on the Grand Hotel one too. And then we'll do this one. All right. Up, 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 up. It's a little tight, but it's working. It's actually, I think it was the fabric was stuck a little bit. It doesn't have to be like a huge flip. All right. Now, let's glue this up here. You got to get the right side. You got to decide which is the right side. This is the back side. I keep trying to dye like little lace pieces like this, embroidered pieces. I see it, you know, I see some different ones that probably were. I think I keep shaking my camera. And was it because I'm talking? What's shaking it? Anyways, and I have Lindsay Stamp Gang, and I have Distress Inks, and I have watercolors. I have all kinds of things. But it never comes out very good. I don't think it looks. Is there? I mean, I'm not sure if there's glue coming out of there or not. Let's get a paper towel and clean that up. There. We need more glue than that. Now we got some glue. Okay. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Now, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to put some more on this edge here. It's not wanting to stay down. Okay. And then the last little piece, real quick. No, the two pieces. It's gonna go like this. I won't be able to flip it up, I don't think. Well, I guess I could try. First, let's glue this one. I don't know. Do I want it up there like that or down there like this? And half of you are going, yeah, right there. Other half of you are going, no, right there. Then we definitely wouldn't be able to flip that open. I might have to just glue that all down, which I can do easily. Decisions, decisions. I do keep hanging it off the end though. Like I like it off the end or something. Right there. Let's see if this works or not. If not, I can always glue that flip thing down. There. I don't know. I like it, but I still think, let's see if it flips up. It's gonna kind of flip up. I still think it might need a pop of color somewhere. So, oops, keep it in line here. So I'll have to work on that. When I do a flip through, you guys will see if I found a pop of color to put on there if I decided. Oh, I know, one other thing I was working on. I had buttons. Where are my buttons? But I had one button out. Oh shoot, I can't find it. There it is. I had this one button out. These buttons. I was thinking about putting it somewhere. Maybe that's all it needs, just a button. Just like that or something. Anyways, I'll decide. I kind of like that. That's kind of good. Kind of finishes it off a little bit. But you'll have to come back and see the flip through when I'm through. And I might show you more inside, I don't know. It depends on if I get a setup, a layout that I can lay out for you on the video or not. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day, and hope to see you soon.